On a beautiful and warm spring day, I took an afternoon walk out in the warm woods just to see what was blooming, what was growing, and the magnolias are in bloom. Now there are several varieties of magnolia, but these particular magnolia grow on a bush and they bloom early in the spring. It is March, and they have this really incredible range of color, from this deep dark red violet to bright pink, and their blooms are very fleeting. They don't last long, and when they fall all over the ground, creating this beautiful carpet of confetti. And as an exercise, and just to switch things up for me a little bit, since I've been working on a really huge painting so much lately in acrylic, I wanted to do something small, something in watercolor. And the challenge being that, like the blooms that are so fleeting and brief in the springtime, I wanted to work very quickly so that I would just get the impression of all of the branches in the background in their grayness, and the beautiful contrast of the color of the magnolias in the foreground and the little spots of bright pale green in the leaves. And as I work in watercolor, you can see that I allow the colors to flow together and bleed a little bit. And I think that lends to a spring-like quality in this painting of, rainy days and blossoms that don't really last for very long. This was a fun little painting. It's like springtime on a page. Very rewarding, but I chose colors in gray and that beautiful purple violet, kind of red violet color fading to pink in the blossoms, and a nice bright gold green for the little leaves, buds that are just popping up on those branches. And then ultimately going in with a tiny little brush and working out, bringing some of the details kind of with an outline. But I am so excited for spring, and I love that between rainstorms now, there are wonderful, warm, just delicious afternoons of warm air and sunshine. And I'm looking forward to days of lying out in the sun, but I don't want to get too ahead of myself, so that's why I wanted to focus on this little fleeting spring moment, the beautiful magnolias. Thank you so much for joining me